Sunday, May 28th, 2017, Monaco 64, home of alternative economics and contrarian views. So I'd like to talk about gold and the dollar index. I've noticed technically both are turning, one down and one up, it seems to me. Gold, if you've seen some of my videos in the last week, we've had a golden cross, which is the 50-day moving average, moving above the 200-day moving average. And in the dollar index, I've just noticed that we've had a death cross, which is the opposite, the 50-day moving average moving below the 200-day moving average. So some very interesting development there. I'd like to talk also about a teacup and handle formation in XAU GBP, which is the British pound price of gold. And that's a very bullish formation as well. Gold did very well in pounds this week. We almost traded back up to 1,000. I think we closed around 990 on Friday. What else do I want to look at here? Dollar index. Yeah, and also a longer term chart of gold. And before I start on the charts though, I also want to talk about the blockchain technology, which is the technology for cryptocurrencies, which is a lot of people think blockchain is going to be to finance. You know, it's going to be what the internet has been to media and, you know, the way people live these days. Blockchain, very, very important. And I've noticed, you know, there are a lot of companies using the blockchain. For example, there's one called OneGram.org, Gram, G-R-A-M, OneGram.org. And basically, they are a Sharia Law compliant blockchain. Well, they use the blockchain, and it's a Sharia compliant company where you can purchase as little as 1 gram of gold. So they hold the gold in storage, and they use the blockchain, you know, to effect, you know, to do the transactions. So I'll read a little bit about this. It says, backed by 1 gram of gold, in gold we trust. 1Gram, that's the name of the company, uses blockchain technology to create a new kind of cryptocurrency where each coin is backed by 1 gram of gold at launch. Historically, gold is more resilient and holds its worth better than any fiat money, particularly in times of economic instability. No currency can guarantee absolute stability, but 1 gram limits your exposure to the downside risk. Because the base price of 1 gram is always at least equal to the spot price of gold, 1 gram has a floor price. It goes on to say growth with every transaction. Each 1 gram transaction generates a small fee. Unlike other cryptocurrencies, in 1 gram, this fee is reinvested net of admin costs to buy more gold and increase the amount of gold that backs each token. And I think they're based out of Dubai, somewhere in the Middle East. So very interesting. I think there's going to be a lot more of these showing up. Not only with gold, maybe we could have something with silver as well. Yeah, they are based in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. So that's what I wanted to talk before I go to the charts. OneGram.org if you want to check out that website, and I'll put the link below in the description. So I'm going to start out with actually the British pound chart, the teacup and handle, XAU GBP. A lot of my viewers are in the UK. I'm in the UK. Sometimes people ask, oh, can you do something about the UK? So here's the chart. It's going back to 2010. You can see the all-time high there in 2011 was just below 1,200. I think it was 1198 if I'm not mistaken. And last year the high was around 1066. Battle of Hastings. The Normans invaded in 1066. Just a little numbers thing. But as you can see there, that's the teacup. And there's the handle on the right hand side. We dropped from above 1,000 to, you know, in the middle of April to recently. I think we got back just below 950. And that chart, I did that on Monday morning before gold, you know, Monday morning on Friday, and that before gold traded higher. So you see there it says 980, but we actually closed at 990. So we need to break above that little trend line for the handle, and that's just above 1,000 pounds, probably, you know, around 1,020. And ideally, you know, once we break through the top of the teacup, which is 1,066 or thereabouts, we could see an objective for that formation. It's the it's the distance from the bottom of the cup to the top of the cup, which is about 360 pounds. So you add that to the 1066 and you get like 1420 gold in pounds, 1,420. Difficult to say, give you a time period for that, but it could happen quickly, it could happen a little slower, but it is looking positive, that teacup and handle formation. What's going to trigger that? Well, it could be strength in gold in all fiat money. It could be a strength in gold and more weakness in the pound, or it could be gold not going to anywhere, you know, in terms of dollars, but the pound dropping a lot. What's going to trigger that? Maybe it could be the election results coming up on the 8th of June. I don't know. Or it might be something else. So now I want to move to gold and US dollars. First of all, I'll show you quickly a long-term chart. You can see here it's a daily long-term chart, and there's that trend line from the all-time high. And you can't see it very well, but I'll bring you up another chart where you will be able to see it better. The golden cross in gold, and also where that trend line is right now. But as you can see, that's quite an interesting trend line. We tried to break above that last year. We did not succeed. So now I'll go to the same chart, but I've zoomed it to more recent times. So you can see here that trend line from the all-time high. Last week, well, the last day of last week on Friday, we broke definitively above that. And as you can see, the orange line is the 50-day moving average, and the green line is the 200-day. You know, that's the golden cross there. So gold looking quite good. And now I'll bring up the dollar index, because I found that there's the opposite of a golden cross, a death cross. So you can see there, the 50-day moving average is just moved below the 200-day right now, you know, the last, you know, this Friday. So very interesting there that we've got a death cross in the dollar index and a golden cross in the gold price. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. OneGram.org. It's an example of, you know, they're actually a token, because, yeah, token or coin. They have their initial coin offering right now. I think it ends in 118 days, so it's a long period, this initial coin offering. It's interesting because it's a new term. We're used to initial public offering. Now we have an ICO. But this could revolutionize the way business is done financially across the world. And yeah, it could also revolutionize the gold and silver market. And technically, yes, it looks like gold and silver will probably follow. Gold looks very positive. You know, the golden cross. We're moving above that trend line, and the dollar index, on the other hand, looks negative, and we've had a death cross. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, share it far and wide, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, You can also follow me on steemit.com. Watch my videos there. If you'd like to make a donation as well, I've got some links below in the description. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.